Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I have made 3 of our family's favorite recipes from Chili's at home this past week. This is my first time making all these at home and I'm so excited that I realized that they're pretty much just like the real thing. And per usual, I will have all the ingredients listed down below. And as sides with the chicken crispers, I am just making some smashed potatoes and asparagus. First, you are just going to get a pot of boiling water, throw your potatoes in it, and boil them for about 30 minutes until they're fork tender. Then you're going to mix together some butter, parsley, garlic, and Parmesan cheese. And then you're going to be putting that on top when they are finished after you have smashed them all. And in hindsight, I would have done like the butter and the garlic first and then sprinkled the other seasonings on top afterwards. Now once you have all the seasonings on them, you're going to just stick them under your boiler for about 5 minutes. And here I was trying not to dirty up any more dishes, so I split the actual batter into 2 different little crevices, bowls, whatever here. So I'm just going to tell you as a whole what it is. First, by itself, you're going to have a cup of self-rising flour, and then for your batter, you're going to mix together whole milk, chicken broth, salt, pepper, self-rising flour, and that's it. Like I said, I will have all the exact measurements down below. And once you have everything all mixed up, you're going to just dip your chicken tenders into the flour and then into the batter and back into the flour, and then you're going to just throw them in the fryer. You'll see here. It was pretty hot. I think I put like 3 because you don't want to overcrowd it or anything. But as you can see, they crisped up so nicely and they were amazing. I love honey mustard. I can't speak with my chicken tenders, and I think they have like a chipotle honey mustard or something there, but I always just get the regular honey mustard, and it was almost exactly like being at Chili's. I'm not even playing. This is like my all-time favorite from there. Next up, I'm gonna make the Cajun chicken pasta. My favorite from Chili's is the shrimp in this pasta. The shrimp, Cajun pasta, yeah, anyways, but the chicken's really good also. And I had thrown in an extra chicken breast just because I had 3 in the pack, so I added 2 more teaspoons of the Cajun seasoning. Don't do that unless you like really spicy. Like, my mouth was on fire. The flavor was amazing, but it was so hot. Alright, so in my Ninja, I decided to grill my chicken, of course, because it makes life so much easier. I'm just throwing it in here, sticking in the little temperature probe, and it'll let me know when to flip them. And as you can see back here, I have my penne all boiling and I'm working on my sauce. I have melted 2 tablespoons of butter and I'm pouring in 3 cups of half and half. And then I'm just going to stir that up a little bit. And also, apparently I'm not going to stir that up first. I'm going to throw in my salt, pepper, and garlic powder first, and then I'm going to stir it. I'll have the measurements linked below for that as well. And you're going to just, like, as you can see here, it's kind of bubbling. That's the point you want to get it to. And you're supposed to remove it from the heat. I ended up having to add a cornstarch slurry and a little bit of Parmesan to mine. It was not to my liking as far as thickness goes, but the flavor was amazing. And as you can see here, my food is all done. The chicken was beautiful. I know I always talk about how amazing this thing is, but just for meats, it just makes my life so much easier. I hate trying to take the time to figure out the temperature and all that. Anyways, but you're about to see the point where I took my first bite of the chicken and then threw it back down and I had to go grab some milk because I was like, oh my god, it's hot. But it was good. It wasn't as bad with the pasta. I don't know what it was, but everything mixed together. It was amazing. And I'm just putting my pasta on a plate. I'm going to throw some chicken on there, some diced tomatoes, some Parmesan cheese, trying to be just like Chili's. This is how they do it. I'm trying to roll with the big boys. And you're about to see that my daughter couldn't even wait. I was like, what are you doing? You can't even wait till I'm done filming to get your food. But it was that good. And everybody in my family just loves pasta. I highly recommend this one. It tasted a whole lot like Chili's too. Like I said, just had to make my sauce a little bit thicker. But other than that, try it. So now I'm going to make the famous chicken tortilla soup from Chili's. You're going to just take a couple chicken breasts and dice them up really finely. Who am I kidding? Okay, you were supposed to dice these up when they were cooked. I just apparently cannot read. So don't be like me. Cook your chicken and then dice it. I was wondering, I was like, why am I throwing raw chicken in at the end? That doesn't even make any sense. Maybe it cooks in it. No, you're supposed to cook it first. But anyways, here I am cooking it. I just went ahead and threw it in there and got it all, as you can see, seared and all that good stuff. And then once it is all ready, I'm just taking it out and setting it aside. And then I'm going to throw in my garlic and stir that up a little bit. And then you're going to throw in 2 cans of chicken broth, a cup of enchilada sauce, another cup of chicken broth. Well, I think that was supposed to be water. Anyways, and then you are going to mix together 2 cups of water and 1 cup of masa harina. I'm so sorry, I don't know, but it's the stuff you make corn tortillas with. Yeah, that stuff. And then you're going to stir it up a little bit and throw in your salt, onion powder, chili, and cumin, and then 16 ounces of diced Velveeta cheese, the chicken, and then you're going to cover it and simmer it on low for 25 minutes. This was so good as well. My entire family liked it, and I don't know if maybe I had the heat a little bit too high because I had a little bit of a burn at the bottom, but it wasn't terrible. It didn't mess with the flavor or anything. And then I just spooned it into a bowl messily, as you can see here, hot mess all over the bowl, and then threw some tortilla strips on there, and that's how we ate it. It was very good. And let me know in the comments if you end up making any of these, and I'd love to know what your favorite dish is at Chili's. I'm grateful for all of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week.